Libra, what up? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Libra, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a 7th house. Time and energy are fluid, so take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help you align, to help empower you, help bring you clarity and confirmation. Tapping into my Libra energy today, I use this illuminated earth oracle to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. Libra, lot of potential here during this period of time to open yourself up to a vibration of blessings, to really evolve, to heal on a deep level. And I mean, this is word for word, right? We have potential, evolution, healing, source, an opportunity to really connect with the divine at this time, to reflect, to see your reality as the divine mirror that it is, and to gain this soul level wisdom. Libra, not everybody's ready for that, so this does feel big. This feels truly like alignment here to your path of destiny, and it feels like a very sort of pivotal time on your journey here. We have the retreat card that came out last, pulling off into the old hermit mode, spending some you time getting out in nature, healing practices, guided meditation, shamanic journeying, sweat lodge for some of you, any type of healing modalities right now, or healing practices, spiritual practice right now, I feel like would be very beneficial for my Libras. So with this, wow, you guys, we have the 9 of Pence on the bottom of the deck. So truly opening yourself up to these blessings, right? None of your hard work has been in vain. Nothing that you have been through has been in vain. This is beautiful here, Libra. So I'm going to pray real quick. Feel free to join me, and then we will dive into this message. Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit of the Most High, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Libra family for their highest good. Anything Libra needs to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower my Libras and bring healing, bring wisdom and understanding, any messages that will help them align to their highest self, their highest timeline, their best life, and of course, above all, any messages that will help them align to your will, Most High, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. What do we have here for Libra today, please, Spirit? What's the message for Libra? I've been grabbing a couple of these starseed cards before we jump into the tarot, and I've sort of been digging that. What do we have here for Libra? Thank you. Absorbing what's not yours, maybe some energetic protection right now. If there's a lot going on around you, if you've been feeling a little off kilter, this could be other people's energy affecting yours, other people's thoughts or projections. Spirit says, slow down, spend some time in nature with this card here. Hopefully you guys can see it. So focusing on nature, focusing on slowing down right now. Earth pulsing. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. It's exactly what I was feeling when I saw this path card. It's like you've been through all of these situations, relationships that you were fated to go through in order to gain this understanding and this wisdom. And it feels like you're shifting into this new timeline where now you're not only getting a lot done on your soul's journey, but you're moving into your path of destiny, which is like, what did I come here to actually create? How do I break this karmic loop, this karmic cycle? And it does feel like you're gaining this understanding into the deeper reasons for why you've been through the things you've been through, what they were for, what they were trying to teach you. We have, yes, Seas of Mintaka. This is about bringing the unconscious to light. This is about the subconscious things coming to light at this time as well. I feel like the reflection and wisdom card is like these deeper subconscious and unconscious things coming to light, coming to the surface at this time. Really making sure you're staying grounded during this Neptune, Sun opposite Neptune transit. It's very important, because it can be a little bit all paths lead home, intuition, turn your gaze within. So I feel like that's the overall message here, to slow down, to take some time to look inside, and to protect yourself energetically. It says absorbing what's not yours. So again, you could be being affected by external energies at this time. Birthing creation. Some of you are about to you're starting a business or a project or a book or a group or a collective or something like that. It feels like very auspicious time for you in regards to that, you guys. And Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you've been through so much here, Libra. This is really the time where we're putting ourselves back together after experiencing heartbreak or trauma or pain. And this doesn't have to even be immediate. This is just a lifetime full of hardships, and we're sort of putting that all together right now, and we're putting ourselves together in order to shine that light forward, so to speak. So let's jump into the tarot. What do we have, Spirit, here in the past for Libra? Wow. Straight up. What else? Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting is, even especially with the South Node in Libra, with the North Node in Aries now, you guys. And depending on when you see this, you may see it a year from now, you may see it whenever. It feels like you're going through some relationship things. It doesn't just have to be romantic, but we'll get into that in a minute. Karmic relationship type deals, a karmic loop or something of that nature. What do we have currently for Libra? Wow. What is the theme of this reading, Spirit? Yeah, you guys, this is a deep message. I'm not sure if everybody will be receptive to this message today. This is for those of you who are really at a point where you're evolving right now on a soul level, like, right? What is the incoming energy? Wow, cause similar to Gemini energy here. Can I get one more? I know a lot of you have to have prominent Gemini placements, or maybe even dealing with like third house things or Gemini energy in some capacity. What is the advice here? Thank you. Okay, what's the advice for Libra? Committing to your highest path, Libra, is what's coming through at the bottom of in the past here. We're dealing with relationships in some capacity. It feels fairly chaotic. I'm seeing you ultimately staying strong and continuing to push forward, though. Some of you had to make a decision and take action to leave something behind, or what this really feels like to me is an internal understanding and sort of like an internal decision to live a better life, to do what's best for you in some capacity, to take care of yourself more, however that resonates. Because in your current energy, we have this really painful ending, right? It does feel like with the Tower, right? Pluto energy coming through, Mars energy. It feels like divine intervention came through and broke something apart in your reality here. This hurt. For some of you, this was like a family dynamic. For some of you, this was like a job or something even internally breaking down. For others, this was some type of romantic relationship or relationship with somebody that was very close to you. A family member even, right? And for others, this is a whole entire dynamic when it came to relationships and how you give and receive and how you do relationships overall. This has not been easy for you, Libra, though. We have a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of hurt coming through in your current energy. So this may even be why Spirit's asking us to pull away, to retreat, to reflect, to connect to source, to connect with these healing practices and things of that nature. Because I do feel there's a lot of wisdom to be gained, a lot of understanding that you are sort of integrating right now as you're looking towards your past and you're becoming illuminated with these deeper truths. Feel like my Libras are really connecting with their intuition on a deep level at this time. This is a huge transformation though, you guys. Tower, Death, 10 of Swords, all coming out in like the current energy, but we have the Death with the Fool. So this is a literal rebirth for my Libras. Libra, you're going through, or you've been through a rebirth, something that took you all the way down, and now is when we rebuild. Now is when we release any of this past cycle that is not serving us, and we make that decision, a lot of times that very tough decision, 8 of Cups, to leave things behind that are not serving us. Like I said, some of y'all are leaving a job behind that you've been at for a long time. Some of you guys are leaving a family dynamic behind that has obviously been with you your whole life, right? Since you've been born into this body during this incarnation. For some of you, it's like a marriage or a relationship, something that is not really serving you, something that holds space within your soul, right? So it does feel like, Libra, you incarnated to go through this, to expand, to evolve on a soul level, to truly grow here. And so really Spirit's saying to hold your ground right now. And I see things are pretty chaotic around you. I see the energy is pretty turbulent. This is about you staying as close to the eye of the storm as you can, and whatever's sort of ripped away by the storm, to sort of surrender your will to the divine at this time, and to trust, ultimately to trust, because I am seeing that you have the higher ground here, you have the upper ground. So whatever it is you're going through, you're being propelled into a much better energy. And that's check out what you have in your incoming energy, y'all. We have the Ace of Cups with the 9 of Cups. Together, this is the 10 of Cups. Gemini in their incoming energy had the Ace of Cups with the 10 of Cups. So there's an opportunity for a new start, to move into union with your soulmates, your soul tribe, your soul family, your soul's path of destiny. There's a very, very fulfilling opportunity coming in for you. And this can just be what you're going through right now, where there's an opportunity to trash a whole karmic cycle and to move into an entire clean slate, a new journey, a new path, a new timeline. And the Fool really is, it's Aries energy. So we're not going to overthink. We're just going to act. We're not going to spend our time like questioning things. We're just gonna be like, okay, the divine put me in this position, in this situation. Let's go. I'm going to follow my intuition. And like I said, I do feel like you're tapping into your intuition on a pretty deep level right now. And this is going to be about you taking this opportunity to create this wish fulfillment. And the Ace, the 9 equals the 10 of Cups. This This is where we're feeling complete, where we have that missing puzzle piece. But always remember, family, that puzzle piece is within us. When we find that piece within us, it will manifest outside of us, and things come together in that way. So there may be an opportunity to collaborate with somebody here, or to really, just what I feel intuitively is that you're moving into a whole new like group of friends, or maybe even a new job, or just this new vibration of connections and relationships, and a new vibration of situations overall, like a higher frequency of situations that are manifesting in your external reality because of this internal work and healing you're doing. That's why I said this reading might not be for everyone. This may not be received. Not everybody's really doing that work. Not everybody's really willing or ready to make that tough decision that's ultimately the best decision for themselves, right? But I feel like those of you that are connecting with this are ready, and you're following your divine guidance. You're following your soul, that silent whisper of your soul, that knowing to move into this beautiful energy. So your advice, you did get the 9 of Pentacles out here. This is Spirit's way of, again, saying, Libra, your hard work is going to pay off. None of this has been in vain. Make sure you're integrating. Make sure you're staying grounded right now, and ultimately staying focused on building yourself up, or building whatever it is you're building, this business, this project, and continuing to take action. This is a huge spiritual level up for you. I feel like the advice as well, part of the advice is to continue to evolve spiritually. So there's just this overall sort of underlying vibration of doing your spiritual work, doing your spiritual practice, however that looks for you, whether it's reading scriptures, praying, meditating, breath work, whatever, right? Dancing, taking walks, whatever your spiritual practice is. And this is where you are continuing to heal your emotional self, heal your spiritual self, and following your intuition as it feels like you're directly plugged into the divine right now. So follow that silent whisper of your soul. This is a huge spiritual level up, and there's a decision that Spirit is saying not to overthink. The Queen of Swords is not going to be emotionally invested into her decisions. She's going to look at the facts. She's going to trust what she knows. And ultimately, she's going to trust these downloads that she's getting from the divine. So again, try not to let yourself get tied up by overthinking at this time, okay? Keep pushing, Libra. Let's go. Let's go. Very much a relationship vibe. And so what I was going to say is, with the South Node being in Libra right now, for my Libras, a lot of karmic stuff happening right now, past life stuff, or things that you experienced as a child, or things that you've experienced through your lineage or through your family. So make sure you're taking the time to step back, step out, and really look at things from the eyes of the divine and say, has this been something that's been running through my family? Is this something my parents did? Is this something that I remember from past lives? Is this something that just comes so naturally to me? Is this my comfort zone? Am I comfortable being stuck in this chaos? Am I comfortable being stuck in this BS or this pain or whatever it may be? And what truly is the best decision for my spirit? If I'm a soul on this journey here to evolve and expand and to step into love, how can I do that? What decision is going to bring me closer to that, to the divine, to my higher self, to my destiny? So let's check a couple oracle cards out before we tap out. And I just want to take a second to thank all of my Libras for being in this space with us. Hope everybody is having a great day, a great week. Hope this message has found you well and in great spirits, despite all of this chaos and this sort of heaviness that's coming through here. Remember, I mean, this is truly Phoenix rising from the ashes energy here, right? Finding them diamonds in the rough amidst the rubble of this knockdown tower. Truly healing deep soul wounds. So let's go. What do we have here for Libra? Beginner's mind, first breath, and that's exactly Fool, right? Beginner's mind. It's a brand new, so new, unfamiliar, uncomfortable action. So I'm probably gonna read this first breath, but I just want you to see that there is limitless possibility here. Stars in the sky. There's so much potential here in this energy. And you got this stranger card as well. If you'd like to hear the explanation of this card, check out the end of the Gemini reading, just like we do here. The Gemini reading was a little bit longer than y'all reading, but feel free to scroll to toward the end of that where we do the oracle cards and listen to that if that's something you're guided to do. I'm going to read this first breath card though. A fresh start, renewed curiosity, natural trust, beginner's mind. When the first breath card shows up for you, it's a time to leave the old stories and tales behind. You have arrived. Take a deep breath and another. There's nothing else you need to do but to take in the new world that's revealing itself around you. Trust your natural curiosity. There's no need to dwell on how difficult the journey's been or how tight the passage to get to where you are now. Just take it all in and experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Even if it's a familiar place that you've come to many times before, try to experience it as if it's for the first time. For you are renewed and the old you is no longer your concern. Practice beginner's mind, not labeling or naming what you see and experience. That situation that was just so difficult only a few days ago, just be with it and breathe. You've already gone beyond it, have overcome and resolved it, even if no one else realizes this yet. Soon enough, they will, as you move on. Do not squander the power of the first breath, giving an old narrative mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Use it for new beginnings, to animate a world you can play and create in. Do not underestimate the power of your breath and the magic of the word. Divine Mother, what's the message here for Libra? To receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Kuru Kala signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and the freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which does not belong in your world. Release, and you shall receive. You naturally have the energy only others can only dream of, but sometimes you burn yourself out in the process. Take time to rest and rejuvenate. Not every day has to be a battle. Yes, you are a warrior of love, but you're also a lover of light. The weight of the world does not have to rest on your shoulders, but rather can be shared with the planet. Do your part and leave the rest up to the universe. Trust that things will be taken care of by forces far greater than yourself. Surrender, surrender, surrender. And you guys, one way that you can surrender more easily is to start bowing down. Make yourself a little altar space, or do it whatever way feels comfortable to you, but bow down. Touch your head to the floor. Surrender. And you're not surrendering to anything but the highest force of divine love, source, God, the creator, whatever you feel most comfortable calling source, or the universe, the creator of the universe, right? Your higher self. When you're bowing down, you are letting go, releasing your ego, and letting the whole reality know, I give it to you, right? There are forces far beyond us that are helping us, that are moving the pieces, right? God really does see everything and experience everything with us. When we bow down, it makes it so much easier to surrender. Held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. 9 of Pentacles, right? Kamala is the golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You are swiftly approaching sacred fruition. We have here, Spirit, one last message. You can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Train going ham out there. What is your offering? What is the divine trying to get you to offer? Shift from focusing on what isn't working out to handing over all of your concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. Let's freaking go, Libra. Again, thank you all for being in this space with us. Thank you for stopping through and showing love, showing up, and showing out like y'all do. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take a deep cleansing breath. We are going to clear our lungs. We're going to inhale. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this cosmic energy, this divine energy, this prana, this chi. We're going to picture it as white or gold light filling up our energetic body. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as brightly as we possibly can. Then as we release, we are going to exhale like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any doubt, any anger, any fear, any sadness, any blockages, any ego, right? Any lower frequencies whatsoever. We're going to picture it all in the form of black or gray smoke or static, leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that into this guiding light, into this healing, into this ascension, into this love. So let's empty our lungs and we will get this breath in. Breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze your perineum, raise that kundalini up your spine. Now lock it into your heart space. Imagine yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release. Libra gang gang. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.